I'm not really a story time girl, but I'm gonna tell y'all story time while I cook dinner for these children. I'm just making something simple, nothing too fancy. Some loaded subs, fried chicken, and some honey buffalo chicken wings, and our homemade ranch. All right. So when I was 18, I had a friend. We're gonna call her Angel, and her boyfriend name was Reggie. Right. I went to her house to braid her hair. This was right after I gave birth to my oldest daughter. So Monty might have been a year, not even a year yet. So I go to her house, braid her hair, and she was like, Maria, can you go with me to my boyfriend's house? I was like, okay, yeah. So we get in the car, go with her to her boyfriend's house. When we get there, let me say she drives a stick shift. I never driven a stick shift in my life, so I didn't know how to drive it, okay? We get to the house, me and my baby sitting out in the car. She walks up to the porch. Her boyfriend's sitting on the porch. No, he's standing on the porch. She walks up to him and slaps the fire out of him. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And she slaps him and just talking and cussing him out and everything. And me and my baby sitting in the car. I'm like, I don't know where I'm at. Don't know how to drive a stick shift. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Next thing I know, I see him pull out a gun. He says, Maria, call the cops because I'm about to kill her. I said, baby, you ain't got to tell me twice. I called the cops. The cops is asking me the location. Now, mind you, this is when cell phones first came out. So we didn't have GPS. I didn't know where I was or nothing. It was dark. I'm trying to explain to her where I was. And she was like, see if you can convince him to take you to somewhere familiar. This is what the dispatcher is telling me on the phone. And then call us there. So I'm telling him, I'm saying, Reggie, please, can you, my baby's in the car. Can you just please have her take me to my sister's house or whatever? I said, I called the cops like you told me to. He was like, you right, Maria. You did exactly what I told you to do. Okay, so I convinced him to let her take me to my sister's house. But when we get in the car, he was like, no, Maria, you sit in the front seat. I'm going to sit in the back. So he's sitting in the back seat with a gun to her head, and my baby's in the back seat, and I'm in the front. And the crazy thing is he's laughing and talking to my baby, playing with her, and Monty just smiling, not knowing what's going on. And this girl's driving while he got a gun to her head. And he was like, Maria, you saw her hit me? I said, you right, Reggie. She did hit you. I don't know why that girl hit you. Angel, why you hit that boy? You know you wrong for hitting that boy. You should have never hit that boy. I ain't touch her, Maria, everything. She was just beat up. I said, I know it. And Angel, you wrong for that. And I'm just talking to him, agreeing with everything he's saying. Because, baby, me and my baby got to get out of this alive, okay? So he's still playing with my baby, arguing with her. And, it was a lot going on. So we go to my sister's house. I get him to take me to my sister's house, drop me off. I call the cops again. The cops told me to call her to see if I can get her to tell them where they at. I call her back. She tell me, oh, Maria, we good. I'm just going to go back to my house and you can finish my hair tomorrow. Bitch. Ooh, excuse me, Lord. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. Okay. I never finished her hair. They was together for a while. They ended up having a son together. Eventually she went her separate way. He went their separate way. She's happily married now. That's why I would not release her real name. But when I tell you that was the craziest thing that ever happened to me, I ain't never experienced nothing like that again. And that's why I don't ride with people no more. That's why I don't go nowhere with nobody unless I'm in my own car. And then she had a stick shift, so I couldn't drive. I couldn't get in the car and just leave because I ain't know how to drive a stick shift. So that's why I don't go nowhere with nobody. And I always tell my children, listen here, don't go nowhere where you don't feel safe. Somebody say, let's ride. Let's go to this person's house. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But I wish them the best of luck. But this is why I don't get myself involved in domestic disputes anyway. Unless a person is in dire need of help and they come to you and they're about to, I call the cops and help them out. But to insert myself, I won't. Listen, me and my husband saw this girl get beat up by his house and she got mad at my husband's roommate for coming out there to help her. Why you hit him? This man was beating you, giving you body shots up against the tree, and you mad at him because he came out here and helped you? Sometimes you can't help people, and certain people, they just want to stay in those type of situations. But I pray for anybody who's ever been in any type of domestic situation. Nobody should ever put their hand on anybody. Men shouldn't hit women. Women shouldn't hit men. If you think it's ever going to get to a point where you feel like you got to put your hands on somebody, get out and get help. And women, please talk to somebody. There's somebody out here who will help you get the help you need. You deserve so much better. I love y'all. And here's the dinner that I made my family. Okay? Nothing too fancy. Y'all already know how I do. I got to feed my children and everybody else's children too because I love them. Love ya.